What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're actually opening up physical Magic the Gathering product here for the new set Karlov Manor. We have the new play boosters, and I kind of want to open some up to kind of see how they feel overall. I've actually opened up some play boosters already from the pre-release weekend, from the pre-release bundles, but I went ahead and actually bought a bunch of other SKUs that you can get Karlov Manor play boosters out of. And I kind of want to, like I said, dive in and kind of see how each of the different products feel. So the first SKU that I ended up buying were the play packs individually. So these are packs that you would normally get right out of the box. My store actually was just open in this box as I purchased them. So these are 9 packs freshly out of that box. My store charges $6 for these, so I ended up spending about $54 for the 9 packs. The reason why I bought 9 packs is because I also bought a bundle. So I kind of want to maybe you can compare the bundle 9 packs to loose 9 packs and kind of see if one feels better than the other. And then this was $50 for 9 packs. It also comes with a bunch of accessories, so a little bit of a better buy if you're buying a lot more packs. Maybe not as much as a box, but if you're looking to buy maybe about $50 worth of packs, this is going to be your better buy. And then my store also had a couple pre-release kits left over, so I also bought one of those pre-release kits that comes with 6 packs, comes with a promo card that has a stamp on it, also comes with a card that's like one of 3 cards that come especially in these little things. It all comes with a dice and 6 packs for Arena, so not bad that way. And what I'm going to be doing here is just going to be opening these packs. I want to get a feel of how play boosters feel, and depending on how you like to open up your play boosters, this is going to give you an idea of maybe what SKUs you want to buy when it comes to physically buying the Magic the Gathering product. And at the end of the video, I'll probably give my thoughts overall on how play boosters feel and what I think how the product in general will play when it comes to doing limited events, and also just open it up as a collector or someone who's looking for very particular cards of the new set. With that being said, let's just go ahead and open up the packs. I'll leave chapters down in the description below too if you want to jump ahead and look at the various packs depending on what I open. All right, so the first thing we're actually going to go ahead and open up is going to be the pre-release kit here. I figured I'd start here just because it has the fewest amount of packs and just kind of get it out of the way. So basically, if you've never done a pre-release weekend, this is kind of how you do this pre-release sealed events that do run at your local game store, or if there's any other events, this is typically how you would get this kind of product. And like I said, my store had some extras that they ended up actually using because I guess they had more than they actually estimated how many people would show up. But overall, you get this little container here, which will store your cards for that weekend. You get your little dice that you typically would get. We'll leave the promo card for last, just kind of, get a little surprise there. It could be anything from the set. So it could be anywhere from one of the basic rares to something that's a little bit better overall in terms of mythic and whatnot. You have your 6 packs here, which are now all play boosters. Before play packs were a thing, this used to be draft boosters. So, your typical, it follow the typical ordering. And what happens now is now you get your packs here. We got ourselves an art card in the back, as you can kind of see there. And the one thing that's good about play boosters overall, from the pre-release kits compared to the ones we'll open up eventually, is the way the ordering is overall. The way the new play boosters work, depending on how you get them, the rares and stuff are in the front and the commons and stuff are in the back. The pre-release kit actually has them the other way, so this is the way I prefer overall. So we got our special art card from this set. We're now into our uncommons. We have our first rare, and we got ourselves a mythic. So this is a double pack thing. So we got ourselves a Rakdos guy. We got ourselves a rare. We got a foil, which is also included in every set booster pack, and then a basic land and our art card. So these are things that were in set boosters, but nothing that was always guaranteed. That you could get in a set booster, and like same thing with draft. You would normally never get 2 non-foils when it comes to your packs. All right. So we're back to this next pack. We have ourselves some commons. Typically, if I was doing a sealed event, I would more than likely sort them by color just because it makes it easier for deck building. But because we're just doing an opening, I'm just going to sort them by rarity. So uncommons here. We got ourselves a rare. Unfortunately, this is only one, one rare in this pack, and then we got ourselves a land, and we got ourselves a token, which are useful when you're playing a pre-release event. Typically, the downside to pre-release events, you never always get the tokens you ever need. But we got ourselves an ooze token, which could become handy. It looks like in our next play booster, we got ourselves another art card, so definitely kind of cool. I think they say the new pull rates for art cards are about 1 in every 4 packs, so being kind of lucky, I guess, in that regard if you do like the art cards from this opening. But it's definitely one of those things. It's going to come down to personal preference and getting used to the new way. We have ourselves a Relive the Past, so only 1 rare again. We got ourselves a foil land as well, and then an art card, like I said. All right, and we got ourselves the next pack here. So commons. Can we get another pack that has multiple rares in it? We'll have to wait and see. Mostly so far, just 1 rares per pack. But overall, not a bad pack. This one actually feels like to be a good pack because we only got 2 uncommons. We got ourselves our first rare. We got another rare. We got a foil art card. So that's cool. Our foil, one of the special art cards, I should say, for the cards. We got a Sir Conrad from the list. So yet again, this is something that could happen now in limited play, like play boosters. Like if you play in the draft, you can, or sealed, you can get a card from another set from the list, and a land and an art and a token. So I would say that pack was actually pretty decent. Sir Conrad is actually not a bad card to have, and especially in a set where it's not a common card to get, it's definitely something that's kind of cool to see pop up here and there. You're playing an event and all of a sudden, boom, your opponent has like a Sir Conrad or something like that, which can be kind of like, very game breaking depending on how everyone else's pulls were. So next pack here, overall, I would say this pack's been pretty average. We got ourselves one of the special dossier art cards that comes along with this set. But this pack seems to be kind of like at the normal pull rate. So we got 3 uncommons. We got ourselves 1 rare, a foil land, a regular full art land, and then these are like the new tokens for the various things: a +1/+1 counter, unlock, stun counter, suspected, case solved, and then they also have other sides too. We have flying, poison, suspected, and -1/-1. So far, we've gotten more art cards than we have tokens. And then to wrap this up, this is the last pack actually from this little play booster pre-release kit. So definitely, it's been pretty good, I would say. Nothing like super crazy. We only had 1 pack that actually had 2 rares in it, so it's not like this has been like the best pre-release kit. But definitely getting a good mythic is always very good. I would say that it kind of makes your sealed events that much better. This one has been okay in that regard. We got ourselves a 4 uncommons. We have 1 rare here with this case. We got a foil uncommon, which goes there. And then we got ourselves a land card, and this is just a advertisement booster, nothing too crazy there. But still, nonetheless, it was an okay thing. I would say this was our best hit. This is typically what I'd probably try to build my deck around because it's a mythic, it's a pretty strong card, and then kind of gauge from there when it comes to all of this. All right. I'm just going to organize a little bit. All right. And then the last card in our box here, we'll kind of do it upside down, so we'll kind of reveal it together. As you see here on the top, this is the arena code there, just because it says MTG Arena. And our rare is actually going to be a stamped dual land. So this is one of the new dual lands that have the basic land types on them. So not a bad stamp card, but not a great stamp card. It'd be kind of cool to see a mythic stamped or something like that. But definitely something that is definitely playable. Foil as well, also stamped. So it's the only way you're gonna be able to get that is through this. And then for the other card that comes only specifically from this, we got ourselves the black-white Tomic, which is definitely cool. We got more counters in case you need these for the event. There's also some on the actual pre-release kit as well that are a little bit bigger. And then here is the arena code if whoever sees this wants to enter it. Here is the arena code. You can enter this in on Arena. So definitely cool. This will get you 6 free packs. If you've already entered this, something they did differently this time around, I don't know if it was on purpose or an accident, you can actually enter as many of these as possible. So if you have multiples of these, if you played in the previous weekend, you could actually still enter this one, which is definitely kind of cool. So I left it on screen long enough. And I'm going to do a quick little cut. I'm going to clean up here. As you kind of see here, this is what we pulled from the pre-release kit. Like I said, not bad. I would say overall, we did get a list card. We did get some decent rares. We got a mythic. We got some foils, nothing super crazy here, rarity-wise. We got a list card, basics, the dual land stamps, and then just a couple tokens overall. And I think after that, we're actually going to go ahead and do just the regular individual play boosters before we go to the last bundle, as I do feel like this is a much better way to probably play this. So we'll start with this and open this up. So first pack up. Like I said, this was from our fresh box, so I opened this, got these 9 packs out of that fresh box, and as you see here, it's already in a different order, so you see the clue tokens immediately on the front, which also, all the clues, if you didn't notice, also have like this alternate art on the back that does a cool panorama. We have a foil land, foil common, we got ourselves a Massacre Girl, which is a great hit. This is definitely a cool card that everyone's excited about. Only 1 rare, though, which I still think is pretty great, even though, because we did get the Massacre Girl. And pretty much after that, this is just going to be a bunch of commons, uncommons. Though there are a few good commons from this set and a few good uncommons as well that I did go over here on the channel on a previous video. All right, so we are going to open up the next one. And to me, this is kind of like not the way I like to open up packs in terms of the assortment. I like to kind of dig through a pack and kind of get to that rare and mythic rare, but I know some people do like it this way because you just get to the point of the pack. So we got ourselves another clue. We got ourselves a nice full art land, foil uncommon. We got a Lazav, which is one rare, which I just realized I didn't leave myself a spot to actually put the rare. So we'll slide the rare down below the mythic. A bunch of uncommons here, so only another one rare pack. And then just a bunch of commons as well. Which, you know, depending on how you play as a player, those commons and uncommons are definitely very useful. There are definitely good cards from the set overall. We go to the next pack here. I also think there are pull tabs on these packs, but typically most people don't like the pull tab because you pull the corner and then you only pull like this much. So not great. And then it possibly could bend the corner as well when it comes to opening the pack. So we got ourselves a spirit token, a normal mountain, a foil uncommon. We got hide in plain sight. We did get two rares in this pack, so we got a land as well. And we got our uncommons here. 3 of them to be exact. And then just a bunch of commons. So far, the packs have been okay. I don't know price on and everything. I know it's still like everything's kind of still in pre-order, so the pricing of things could go down over time. So it is something that I could do the pricing of the packs, the cards I open, but it could change based on, you know, the time you see this video, so they could be dated. We got some little tokens. We got ourselves a swamp, foil uncommon, a rare, another uncommon. So, you know, yet again, it feels like you kind of get more packs with one rare. Anything you do get 2 or more, so definitely something that doesn't always feel great, which is a little bit more like draft boosters, but you know, I do like the overall assortment of how things are in general. So we got ourselves a little advertisement for Arena, a full art land, a common, a rare, uncommon, and then I think the rest are just all common. So, you know, nothing that's too great, nothing that's too bad. The Massacre Girl, I think, has been the best hit so far, just because I do think it's a good card. I don't know if it's super pricey, but I would say overall, in terms of, you know, rarity and whatnot, it's probably our highest rarity. We did get ourselves an art card. It looks to be Expedited Inheritance, so an interesting art card, a full art land, a foil common. We got a Tessa. We got Assemble the Player, so 2 rares in there, and then we got 3 uncommons, and then the rest uncommons. So not too bad. Still only 1 mythic, so I don't know if the pull rates of mythics have gone down or I just pulled from a weird spot from the box, but only 2 mythics. I always seem to still flip the pack around just because I see the art card. I'm like, oh, it must be the wrong way, but this is actually the way they show you. So we got ourselves a signed creature card, art card, so definitely cool there. This is that Phoenix detective thing, which is definitely pretty cool. A Plains. We got ourselves a Spell Snare, which is kind of cool. It's kind of interesting to see Spell Snare be in the list, but definitely a cool card. So we'll put that down there. We got ourselves a foil Tin Street Gossip, a Krenko, and then we probably have less uncommons. Actually, we still had 3. So even with the list card, it didn't actually impact the pack too drastically, though I think we got less commons. I don't know how they do the assortment when you get certain cards in certain slots, but definitely kind of interesting there. As we kind of get winding down to this pack opening, just individual packs, we are... Like I said, only 1 mythic, which is, you know, something that's possible. I just opened from a weird spot in the box. Foil common. We got ourselves a Guild Gate. Also, I just realized this whole time I've been putting the rares on top of the mythic. So something I'll fix real quick. A bunch of uncommons. So another pack only 1 rare, and then we got a bunch of commons. So like I said, overall, I just want to make sure all our rares looks like that way. 1 mythic. So is it possible that we get another mythic in here? I don't really know. Is it possible to get another 2 card pack? It's a possibility. It's even possible we could get another card from the list, though it's unlikely just because I think the pull rates from the list are much lower than they were in set boosters. We got ourselves another art card, which is cool. It's also another signed art card if that's something that people are into. Foil Plains. We got ourselves also a foil new dual land, which is also pretty sweet. Put that in the wrong spot. We got our foil case. So I would say that pack was also a really good pack just because you got a foil rare, a non-foil rare, so 2 rares in there, but, you know, half of them, one was foil, one was not foil. But overall, you know, fresh box, it's possible that, you know, I pulled it all from 1 row. I didn't go across, I didn't pull 3, 3, 3. I went down 1 row, 9. So yet again, it's possible that there's still some good cards in that box. But, you know, like I said, I think Massacre Girl's probably pretty solid. People are really high on the Ley line, which is another good card. And there's just a couple good other overall cards. I think the lands are also pretty solid. But yet again, I haven't done a ton of playtesting yet with the set when it comes to standard. So it's also possible, some of these cards aren't going to be as good in standard. And we also got a Spell Snare, which is a pretty sweet card to be pulling from the list. So definitely a very playable card in other formats. Let me just clear this out. So here's the bundle. I feel like sometimes people think these are, pretty good. I would say overall 9 packs is pretty sweet, $50, cheaper than buying 9 individual packs. Plus you get a whole bunch of other accessories in it if that's something that you're into. It comes with like a big spin down dice, which is pretty sweet. And a bunch of other things. So it comes with a little special thing. There's like a thing you can put like one of those red lens things and kind of see like a picture behind this, and it give you like a little clue about what you can do like with the next clue, where the next clue is. So that's pretty cool. We'll move this bundle here. Put this off to the side as well. We'll slide the bundle in. We'll open the lid up. I like these bundles sometimes too because these boxes they come in are actually pretty sweet. So we'll move this out. It comes with some tokens if you decide to use this for anything. It comes with tokens for the cards you may open. So you have some wax paper cards here. This is probably where our special card is. And then there's one that also comes with a bunch of foil lands. So definitely cool there. I'm not going to open those just because I don't need lands everywhere. We got ourselves the 9 booster packs. And then our dice, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like that red thing. So you put it probably over that picture we opened up earlier. And then you kind of see what the photo is. And now that we're done with all the cardboard, the box fits like this. And it looks pretty cool. It's got some cool art from all the main characters from the set. So definitely overall cool kind of box. So we'll lay these out as well in the assortment of 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess because of the price point the packs cost, I guess that's why they added one additional pack, just making it much better cost. I think before it used to be like $40 or $45. So because of the new play boosters, I guess they were like, let's just add an additional pack and it should equal out. So this is kind of weird. I didn't actually open a bundle before, but this is actually the other way, just like the pre-release kits. So this is exactly how we opened our pre-release kit. So we got our uncommons, and we kind of can tell depending on how many uncommons we get. So we got 3 uncommons, so we're probably adding extra rare or mythic. So we got ourselves 1 rare, 2 rares, foil uncommon. We got ourselves hide the evidence from the list, which is kind of cool. Land and a token. So overall, it's a good start. 2 rares and 1 individual pack is pretty sweet. Card from the list, also pretty cool. Now we have our commons here again in the front, which now I have to get used to how the assortment is. So we got a bunch of commons. We got 1, 2, 3 uncommons again. So yet again, possibility of an extra rare or mythic. We have this card. We got a mythic. Cool. We got a foil detective. And we got an island, and then we got another art card. So we got another, I think, of the Sphinx. This one not signed. And then we got our full art land, which I'll put over there with the token. I will say these also open a lot easier than if you ever open collector boosters. Typically, collector boosters are always somehow more difficult. So we got all our commons into uncommons. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this time we don't have an extra rare, which you kind of maybe got a glimpse of because I kind of skipped the rare real quick. So we have our new Thrall, which is cool. We have a foil card, land, and I think this is the wolf token for one of the cards of the set, which is definitely pretty sweet. Those are usually the harder ones to come by because they are named compared to the other cards that aren't named, like a goblin or a human or something like that. So we got a bunch of commons here. Move on to the uncommons. Got a land. Got a Judith. Awesome. Got a foil uncommon, foil land, and some tokens. So another pack, 2 rares, definitely pretty solid. I think that's been 2 from this, which has definitely been pretty sweet. We got ourselves another card for another art card, which is also very good. Bunch of commons, also common. Got another detective, another thing. We got a Phoenix. We got another Judith, this time in the dossier art. Definitely cool. We also got a foil rare. So this has been a 3 rare pack. So we got the Phoenix, we got the Judith, and we got a foil rare. Full art forest, and then our art card. So overall, it's also probably been the best hit pack that we've had so far in all the openings. So this is a 3 rare pack compared to, I think the best has been 2 rares has been the maximum. We've done that more than one time. So 3 rares seem to be the harder of all of them, or 3 cards of rare or higher seems to be the hardest way to get packs. So we got all our commons here into our uncommon. All right. So we only have 1 rare here. We have our foil card. And we have token and also land. So not as good of a hit, but yet again, can't complain. We did get ourselves a nice 3 rare pack, so definitely good there. So all our commons. I have trash everywhere that just fell off the desk. We got ourselves uncommons, 4 of them this time. We got ourselves Izani. We got a foil common, land, and a token. So the one thing I will say about this compared to maybe set boosters in past, it does seem like it's harder to get mythics. It seems like our mythic pull rate has not been very high. Our rare pull rate's been very good, but in all, in about all the packs we've opened, we've only got 1 from both our 9 packs so far. So it's possible it could change. But yet again, it's just something that sometimes comes with the assortment of how they put the packs in the actual thing. This pack has been 3 uncommons, so we got ourselves a rare. We got ourselves a mythic. So actually, this has been a 2 mythic 9-pack area. Foil card, land, and an art card. So yet again, it is kind of swingy. Like I said, it seems so far mythics have been the hardest thing to hit. Multiple rare packs has seemed to be maybe 1 out of every 3 has seemed to be at least 2 rares or greater based on how many packs have opened. So it's definitely you get an idea from opening maybe this many packs of really what the pull rates are. We got 3, so this is another rare or better pack. So we got another Izani, so 2 Izanis in the same box. We got ourselves a Dasi A card. We got ourselves a common, full art land, and another art card. So overall, I would say the bundle was a better experience in terms of opening. I feel like we got a bunch of rares here. So this time we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rares. Pretty good. 2 mythics. So all in all, 15 cards of rare or greater quality. We got a bunch of common and uncommon cards, which are definitely very good. No foil of any card, any rare or mythic. So no. Oh, actually, I lied. That's another foil. So we got 1 foil in this one as well. That's rare. So we got 16 in total there. Sorry, I miscounted. I missed that one. But all in all, the bundle felt really good. But yet again, it could just be the assortment. There's a possibility that you could open a bundle. You could get a ton of mythics. It's just the way they assort the packs and whatnot when it comes to physically putting them in there from the machines of how they sort the packs. And, yet again, this is kind of a new product. It's something that, is, like I said, a mixture of your set boosters and draft boosters. It kind of feels like it's still a bit more leaning towards a set booster in terms of getting more rares than not getting more rares. So you usually seem to be more likely to get 1 additional rare than it does seem to be just getting 1 rare. Though I would say out of opening this many, we've gotten a decent amount of rares and mythics. This still also comes with a bunch of full art lands. This is our special promo card just from this as well. All in all, I think the packs felt pretty good. It also seems like the bundle felt the best in terms of the amount of rares and mythics we ended up getting out overall. This is in total, I think, 15 or 16. So down here are the ones that we opened from loose packs. This is about 12 of them. And then up here are the ones we got from the pre-release kit, which is actually surprisingly 10 of them if we include the stamp card and also the card that comes with it that you actually couldn't play in the pre-release. But all in all, we at least got 1 mythic from each. This one, I think we end up sneaking out with 2 mythics. So a little bit better pull rates for mythics overall, but about in terms of quality of rares, we got a decent assortment of each. We got a few of the dual lands from each of the assortments, so it wasn't like one was better at pulling the new dual lands from each. So I think each of them at least got 2. This one may be slightly higher or slightly less, but it looks like roughly about the same pull rates there. I like the quality of how the packs feel, though I would say the one thing that was probably the only drawback to me is that the ones that we opened up that were loose actually had the rares and uncommons towards the front and all the commons in the back, whereas the pre-release kit and then also the bundle packs had all these cards in the back, so it was kind of like a little bit more exciting to file through the pack and then get to the rares and mythics and whatnot at the back of the pack. That's just my personal preference. Yet again, it always can differ depending on the player. I guess, in terms, it's just a matter of, do you prefer to see the rares immediately or do you prefer to file through and kind of build the excitement up until you get to the end there? But nonetheless, I guess even if the the actual set isn't anything impressive, I do like the play bundles. I do like the set boosters when it came to before play bundles, play boosters were a thing. So it's definitely something I enjoyed opening up as a product if I were to purchase them individually or win them from playing at an event or something like that. You do get more cards for your buck, I guess is the best way to put it. So definitely something that helps build your collection, helps maybe find that particular card you're looking for if you end up buying packs or getting packs that way. And like I said, again, it's one of those things. It's personal preference. What do you like? What don't you like? Are you someone who likes playing in events with these packs, because these are going to be kind of interesting to see how they play in draft. That's the only thing I have not done with these packs yet, how it's going to be in a draft environment. I have done a sealed event. It can be very swingy, but yet again, always sealed events can be very swingy depending on how good your packs are. So that's definitely going to be something to kind of see how time goes on, if they kind of adjust them based on whether or not they think they need more rares or less rares in a pack. But yet again, currently I do like the amount of rares and mythics you can get when you buy a certain amount of them overall. But let me know what you guys think down below. Have you opened up any packs? What has been your experience? Is there a card that I pulled here that you're very excited about that I opened up? Definitely kind of let me know down in the comments below. If you like this style of video, this is kind of a new thing I want to try. Like I said, I'm not going to be probably doing a ton of pack openings, but I figured since these are new play boosters, I figured I'd give them a swing, kind of feel them out, and gonna give you guys a glimpse at what the packs feel like in real life if you're not someone who plays a lot of physical Magic or only plays Arena. And if you want to see me do any sort of videos live, I actually record my videos on twitch.tv/thescartv. This one was not recorded live. I did this actually before stream, but it's definitely something I've been kind of trying to do here and there on the channel, just kind of get more streams out there, try and do it on Twitch, trying to, expand my horizons, just then from doing content on YouTube. But if you like the video, hit that like button. Definitely helps out a lot. If you're new here, you want to post new videos like this one here on the channel, hit that subscribe button. But until next time, I'll see you in the next video.